Hi guys, it's Meredith. I'm back for more planning. And I've been waiting for this week for several weeks now. It is the first official week of fall. Fall officially starts on Wednesday. So it is officially my favorite season of the year. It hasn't really cooled down where I live too much yet, but it's coming. I know it's coming. So I am super excited. And I am going to be obviously decorating with a fall theme. So this week I'm going to do a pumpkin patch theme, and I'm going to be using the brand new Happy Harvest stamp set from Fawn. This is, like I said, new. It came out in their August release and it is adorable. There's this happy little scarecrow and a pumpkin wagon and pumpkins and corn stalks and sunflowers and these crows, and it's fabulous. So I am super duper excited to use this, and I'm going to actually be doing a couple different things with this week. So we'll talk about that as we go along. But the first thing I'm going to do is the thing I always do, which is lay in my basic framework. So I'm going to cover up my morning, day, and night headings in my Erin Condren planner with my skinny washi tape, right on the headings that I use with my white gel pen. I'm going to mask off this side, but I'm going to wait to mask off the bottom border, and I'll show you why in just a second. And then I'll go ahead and add in my accent sticker. So before we get into anything else, let's do the basic framework. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently this week than normal. Like I've done in the past couple videos, I've used stamp sets where the stickers or the images need to be stickers because they will come over and cover part of this heading, which is why I switched these out and made them blank, because I'll write in the categories later. The other thing that I need to do a little bit differently this week is the washi tape I'm using for the bottom border is this one from Little Bee, and it's a pumpkin vine sort of washi tape, which is awesome, but I need to actually put the stickers down first because this is a super wide tape and it's gonna cover up part of this box. So I need to kind of work backwards just a little bit and do my stickers and coloring and decorating before I do my functional stamping. So, like I said, I'm gonna make these into stickers, and I'm just gonna be using, like I always do, the these are Target brand plain labels. You can use any kind of sticker paper you want. You can use a full sticker sheet, you could use Avery labels. This is just what I have access to, and it's inexpensive. So I'm actually gonna be using a slightly different coloring technique than I have in the past, and I'm going to tell you about that. So normally when I color and make stickers for my planner, I stamp in VersaFine Onyx Black and color in, just sort of like a coloring book. But this week I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to use a technique that's called the no line coloring technique, and let me show you what that is. So it's kind of what it sounds like. It's so that you will not see the lines in the images. And it makes it look more like an illustration rather than a stamped sort of coloring book image. And I went ahead and made my little scarecrow, and let me show him to you. So here he is. I used the no line coloring technique, and as you can see, it doesn't have a black outline. So it's kind of a more painterly, illustrated kind of look, which I thought went really well with this stamp set. So let me show you how I did that. The first thing you need is a light colored stamping ink, because you are going to be coloring straight over the lines. So I just tried to find one that I had that was really light, and I'm using the Versa Magic chalk ink in wheat. But if you have a dye ink or pigment ink or chalk ink, anything will work because you're using it on sticker paper, so it's not going to matter. Bleed through won't matter since you're going to be using the sticker and it's not going directly in your planner. So let me show you this with a pumpkin. So I'm going to stamp this on my sticker paper, and it doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, we're going to be coloring it and cutting it out. So there's my pumpkin. Stamped on the sticker paper. And then you are going to take your colored pencils, or you could do this with Copic markers. I mean, you could really color with anything you want. I'm gonna use my just normal Crayola colored pencils like I always use. And I'm gonna color in the pumpkin, and I'm gonna color directly over the line. So because it's a light color, you won't see it, which is why it's called the no line coloring technique, because you don't see the lines. So let me color this one in real time for you. I know I've had a lot of requests for a coloring video, and I'm totally gonna get to that, but that's something that I get a lot of questions about, and I absolutely want to do that for you guys. But it's just something that is gonna take a little bit more time, because I know that the coloring in real time is something that you guys want to see. So it's a hard struggle between showing, you know, trying to find a balance between making the videos long enough to be informative for you guys, but not so long they're like mind-numbingly boring. I've had a lot of people say, you know, I don't have time to watch a video that's 40 minutes long, 20 minutes long. So I've tried to kind of shorten up the video time, but then I've had some people say like, hey, it's not long enough, like I can't tell what you're doing. So I'm still trying to strike sort of a happy medium between, like I said, being informative and being boring. So I think what I'm gonna do to try and sort of strike the balance for that is try and make more separate chunks of video. Like I said, have a coloring video by itself rather than show all the steps every week. And that way you can just watch, if you're interested in coloring, you can just watch the coloring video. You don't have to sit through everything every week. So that's how that's gonna go. So like I said, when you do this, you're just coloring straight over the line. So you're not gonna see it in your finished image, and that makes it look, like I said, just sort of more like an illustration or like it was painted. It won't look stamped necessarily, and it's just kind of a way to get another look out of your stamps. That's one reason I really love stamp. I'm not anti-sticker at all. It's just I feel like stamps are really versatile, and once you make the initial investment, you can use them over and over again. You can use them in a lot of different ways for different projects. You know, if you're a card maker and a planner, and you have stamps, you're all set for all kinds of different projects. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish coloring this up, but that gives you the basic idea of what you're gonna do. So like I said, you're just gonna go in and finish coloring, but then when you, like I said, when you cut it out, because you've stamped in a light color, you don't have any outlines. You're just gonna have just the image. So yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna finish making all my stickers and put them down in my planner, and finish making my scene for the bottom section of my weekly spread. Okay, so there is all of my sticker making with stamps and coloring, and so decorating my bottom seam and sidebar. So the next thing I'm gonna do, actually the last thing for this layout, is to put in my functional stamping. So put in my events, my to-do list, and my overall fitness plan, as well as my meal plan for the week. So let's get started with that. Okay guys, that's it. That is the spread for this week. A little harvest pumpkin patch action for the first official week of fall. I hope you guys found this helpful. I did a couple of things differently this week, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I'll definitely reply. And I really appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to watch and comment and like and subscribe and all of those awesome things. You guys are so encouraging and you really make my day. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.